Uh, range and impact. Jeez. Yeah. More than the submachine gun one, yeah. What? Alright. What's up? Pumpy monkey baby. That's all that's happening. Depends on your internet, I think. Well, my shit took a few minutes. Oh, you got that McDonald's internet. I'm just playing. That was good. That was good. I think I did. I can't. I gotta look, but I can't look right now because I'm about to play a league game. Yeah, but you can have a good week with him and have a good week or two with him, and that shit should it is. Yeah, I said that is. I know I drafted a wide receiver with a 7.77 combine. Oh, I'll have to get in there and look. He was it was decent. He was. I want to say he was a 77. You would think with a 7.7 that he was going to be 85 superstar or some shit, but yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah, but it's. But yeah, it's it's that Destiny 2. It's its own entity. But hold on a minute.
Hello, everyone. I'm Larry Ridley. Welcome to the NFL on EA Sports. Opening week in the NFL is an exciting time for everybody, including these two teams here today. It's the Ravens going up against the Chiefs.
All right, Larry, from one of the loudest venues in the NFL, there's a look at Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Kansas City Chiefs. No more training camp, no more exhibitions. The 2018 NFL season on EA Sports is underway. First carry now for Jordan Howard. Even with that broken tackle, can't go very far. Stop short of the 30. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football, getting away from one and trying to turn forward and get some yardage, I really liked what he did there.
On second down, Trubisky.
Yeah, and the Mutt squad.
Oh, nearly picked. And maybe lucky there. This guy doesn't drop many defensively. Third down.
Like in Mutt Squad, where you played 3 people on the same team.
Just unable to haul it in and take it the other way, so he dropped an interception.
They had seasons, and then they had Super Bowl.
Move on to the next play.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
What, Mutt Squad?
From the
that's pretty
shotgun
fun.
is Trubisky. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up 4th down.
This team is not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just
one person is the coach, one person is the offense.
just as
One
he's trying
person
to
is,
hold
well,
his head.
everybody plays, but like one person you take your MUT team for offense, the other's MUT team for defense, um, and then one
35
person is
yards
the
that
head
time
coach.
on the punt, and it's Chiefs
Um,
football. 1st and 10.
then you take, put them in the fridge, and then I need you to come tell me your sizes. Your aunt wants to know. Pants and shirt.
And a first carry here for Charles Sims. Finding some room at midfield. And he's taken down, but not
I
before
swear,
he gets
every
this
time,
into
man,
enemy
I hate this
territory
shit.
across the 40. 25
Okay,
yards to pick
sister,
up there, and
the
also
best
a
shirt that
first
fits
down.
you and the best pants that fits you, what size are they? Find out. While you're holding your hands up talking about, well, this shirt.
First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Well, now they'll try the end around. Oh, and now he bowls him over. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now on first down. Gates has it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 11 more on that one and another first down.
Well, I mean to jump in on you, partner, but they didn't waste any time getting downfield, did they? I mean, a nice big play there.
3 plays, 3 successful plays in plus territory. Now this defense on its heels a bit.
It seems like they had something targeted there, doesn't it? It's like, okay, we've got a matchup we like coming right out of the gate. Let's go ahead and get right to it.
They'll toss it out to Sims. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
I like the call. Inside the red zone, running the toss. Why? They want to get to the edges. They want to see if guys who don't normally make a lot of tackles are willing to actually do that. That usually means the guy's in the cornerback position.
Oh, either.
Mahomes to throw on 2nd down. And that is caught for the touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, an 11-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. And he's a little bit on the shorter side as a receiver. Maybe sometimes for the defense, tough to find the little guys, right?
Yeah, sometimes they get lost in the traffic. But usually what it means is that rather than just winning with height or even speed, they use their quickness to find a way to get open.
Well, tall, short, wide, skinny, whatever, there it results in a touchdown. And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. And a 3-and-out on that first drive. We'll see
Now,
if
one
they can
pass
do
he
better
threw, Njoku made a hell of a catch.
The nerves should be settled now. That first series, everybody goes out with a little extra emotion. So now they get a chance to go back out and say, okay, now we're into the game. Let's go play and play as best we can.
You almost get a mulligan then on that first drive.
Sometimes it absolutely serves that way. You get a second opportunity.
Like I have no doubt that had Kessler been in that route, that pass, and had he threw that ball, Kaiser, he would have hit him in stride. Like it would have been. Okay, you didn't even do what I told you to do. You're really pissing me off.
A 3-yard pickup on 2nd and 4. Now they'll need
I didn't tell you to go put a damn tutu on. I told you to find out your damn sizes. Think of what?
Now it's Trubisky. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. They'll indeed go for it with Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
What? Stop!
Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Marcus Peters. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Shirts are large 10, 12, and then pants are, what? 12.
Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit.
All right.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes.
Yeah,
He
man.
goes down. The Ravens able to get to him. Kamalei Correa coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8. On second down, here's Mahomes. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. The 20. And finally out of bounds all the way down at about the 2. A big play there on the catch and run. 42 yards.
I swear to God, this shit always happens, and it pisses me off, man. Like, every time I play a game, that's when everything
And now the
fucking...
offense operates in the red zone. Now a play fake here on first down. And he's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Jerome Felton, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Chiefs add on to their lead. And a play fake down near the goal line here worked out well.
Anytime you can make them think that you're going to run the ball and go to that play-action pass, you see the end result. Usually a touchdown.
Is that harder? Is the play fake harder to defend for the defense near the goal line or no? Because there's not as much room to work with.
It is harder because down near the goal line, you're thinking much more of a running play, especially if people run out big formations. So it is harder to defend.
And now Baltimore gets set to take the field. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Now Trubisky to throw on second. Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Rameek Wilson from his outside linebacker spot, forcing the sack for a loss of 8. Let's see what they draw up here. 3rd and long following the sack of Trubisky. Out of the gun, Trubisky. And he fires one, but incomplete.
And absolutely zero surprise that one was incomplete, huh? I mean, truthfully, how many OCs have we seen with 3rd and 20 on their play sheet and go, oh, I've got the exact play to dial up?
No, that's just a head scratching down when you're facing a 3rd and 20. Tried to complete it, couldn't get it done. Now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
I remember sitting in special teams meetings, and at some point during the meeting, the coach would always say, you better treat this one just like you're playing offense or defense. It's a big part of the game, and we just saw evidence of why right there with that fumble.
Yeah, fumble on the punt, and after it was turning up to be a pretty decent return.
Yeah, a really nice return. They were going to be set up okay, and the offense would feel good running onto the field. And now the defense has to try it out there and try and slow them down.
16 yards on that one and a Raven first. First down, they run with Howard. And able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on 2nd down.
On second down, here's Trubisky. Looking for Macklin, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. And the drive begins here with Sims. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, if the coaching staff's doing a good job upstairs, they'll file away what they just saw from the defense right there. They sold out to stop that running play. I'd say keep that in mind. They want to try that again. Go play action, hit them over the top.
Again, they run with Sims. And an alley to run. Takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Charles Sims, 70 yards. And the Chiefs are able to grow their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Here comes the Raven offense now, ready for another possession. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either. And that play was vintage Derek Johnson. Made a play in the backfield. In college, he did as an outside linebacker. Used speed to get to the backfield. Now, a bulked-up inside linebacker with multiple Pro Bowls on his resume.
And the hit jarred loose. It's incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
On third down, Trubisky. Flushed out right. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the free safety, Eric Berry. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a KC touchdown. Well, you start to feel sorry now for the young man throwing the football. This is really turning into a disaster.
Listen, it's baptism. This is almost a rite of passage. This young in the league, go back and find a Hall of Fame quarterback and check their records for their first 2 years, especially if they started the bulk of the games. I bet you'll find double-digit interceptions on just about every one of them. They have to learn as they go along.
This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Baltimore offense heading back out onto the field. Typically down to the first half, I might say, oh, you at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right?
Unfortunately.
I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
Now Howard trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? On that play, the defensive line did exactly that.
Flush to his right. And an alley to run. And he's brought down, but not before getting across midfield to the 45. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Trubisky on first down. And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off by the safety here, Ron Parker. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Mahomes now on first down. Going up top. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend. And the Chiefs have got it on cruise control. And the route is on here in this first half. Boswell on now to kick this one away. This will be fielded at the 6. What a spin. The Ravens offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. They go with Howard to begin the drive. And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
They go with Howard again. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom, quick.
Pressure comes, and Trubisky goes down. Roy Miller with a big-time sack on 3rd down. And it'll be a loss of 7. Here's Sam Cook now as he's on to punt for Baltimore. And he uncorks a beauty. Best of the day. This is taken at the 18. And heavy contact. He is knocked down hard. Right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. And last time the formula was pretty simple. 1-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, 1-play drive's exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
Yeah, we'll see if it's that easy here. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Looked like the screen pass was taken away there, and that was a nice job of improvising, but it's not normal. Usually when the screen pass is taken away, you're taught to just throw the ball at the ground at the feet of the receiver so that you don't get it intercepted and just start over, but he ended up finding another receiver.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know they're...
And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes. 2 minutes remain here in the first half. On 4th down on is Dustin Colquitt to kick this away. We're back to Arrowhead after this. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. So this punt sails out of bounds across midfield. Now the question, they're going to spot it right at the 40, the 40-yard line. And now here come the Ravens. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for him throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. That one good for 13 and a Raven first down.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the third one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
First down, Trubisky. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. The veteran Jeremy Maclin was the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
Hello? No wonder.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. Airing one out from Maclin, deep downfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete.
Of course it's out of bounds. Whatever, man.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
The Ravens on third down. A pretty woeful 0 for 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now it's Trubisky. Buying time to his... And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Chris Jones in there to get him for a loss of 3, and it'll be 4th down. They're going on 4th down. It's Trubisky. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Defense really showing respect to the deep ball here, playing off the receivers. Now Sims. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
They'll run it again with Sims. Broke through some contact, but unable to reach the 40. And before they can run this third down play, we're going to get a timeout, as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 3 yards left to grab here on third down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. He is going to find Hill here. They're all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill in the final seconds of the first half. And the Chiefs just continue to pour it on.
And that's a lead that excites a team as they head into the half. Good way to finish things off.
Yeah, able to extend that lead, and you always say it, that can totally change the complexion of half number 2.
Yeah, it changes your morale, changes your outlook. But even before that, let's see if they decide to kind of squib kick or what they're going to do on the kickoff, because you don't want to give up a big play right before the half ends.
Good point. Around the NFL, they're in the second in Philly, and the Eagles out in front early. That one tight to this point, and you'd have to imagine it'll stay tight throughout. All right, we will save the Week 1 highlights and apparently get right back to the action here in the third. Tyreek Hill's offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. A handoff to start the drive to Sims. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one.
Dude want to keep doing some bit, like, fucking, just play the fucking game, man. Like, fuck. I got time. I got shit to do. This motherfucker want to, clock ain't even running. He want to fucking waste 35 seconds. Dude, you winning. Snap the fucking ball. Like, stop dragging this shit the fuck out. Fucking wait on the motherfucker just for them to take all fucking day. Like, dude, fuck.
Now Mahomes throwing on second down. He hits Jermaine Kearse. The reception good for 7. It's third down.
But that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Ah, man, what the fuck?
And defensively going with a dime set. 6 DBs on 3rd and 4. Now Mahomes. And some space here. Give him 15 yards on that one. Kansas City has a first down. So the offense has it 1st and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hill. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Fresh set of downs here. They go play action here on 1st down. And a scary incompletion, almost picked off. It would have been their first INT of the game. Instead, 2nd down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
All right, here we go.
They'll run here with Sims. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. They get 6 here after the incompletion, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 4.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out. but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
The Chiefs on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Not too many missteps in the red zone thus far. He was going for his 5th touchdown pass. His man couldn't shake free there, but boy, you know he's going to take another shot before this one's over.
Yeah, exactly, because you know 3 is good, 4 is excellent. You get 5. That's a whale of a game. And Boswell's kick is good. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it goes down as an 8-play drive, and they cap it with the field goal.
Yeah, they were able to pick up a few first downs along the way, but they couldn't keep the momentum going all the way into the end zone.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. And after the play on the ground, that brings up 2nd down here.
Here we go now. 3-19. 3-19. Leopard. No. Check. Patriot. Leopard. Over.
Again, it's Howard. And he powers his way up past the 30. Call it a gain of 5 that time, and they'll be left with a 3rd and about 4.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
By the way, they're into the second half now in Philadelphia on the NFL scoreboard. And it's the Jaguars that have scored to grab the lead there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
Well, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
Green 39. Green 39.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Trubisky with a give to Howard. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. And the offense behind the chains here a touch on 2nd and 11. And the play clock's running down. This is Howard on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. 7 yards on the carry. Make it 3rd and 4 coming up.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Now let's go. Green 39. Green 39.
We're back now in KC. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. The Ravens on 3rd down. It's been a problem. Just 1 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 4.
Now let's go.
They'll try to run for it with Howard. It goes as a gain of 6, and it's a first down.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
They'll need to get the play off quickly. A give to Howard running left. And good penetration here. He'll get this down only to about the 49-yard line. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. On the handoff, this is Howard. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, where was that all game? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping it to himself and saying, okay, it's something to build on, and a positive comes out of a bad game because those are going to happen from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready to go in the future. But that run right there, that's what they were looking for.
Play clock winding down. Now a carry here for Terrence West. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Now that run is one to build on, and I know it sounds like a cliche and it seems like a simple thing, but truthfully, coaches are always looking for something to pull out of a tough day. And right now, this team has had one of those. So that run there, I guarantee that's a clip and save as they move forward and look towards the next game. And he'll tell his team, this is what we're looking for. This is what we planned for. Let's have more of this to start games as opposed to getting it at the end.
Long drive. The defense just cannot seem to catch a break and get off the field. On the toss play, Howard. And after the good gain last play, this time they say, as he's going to be stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll make it 3rd and 13. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Time for a break. We'll come back and wrap up garbage time after this. The Ravens on 3rd down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is going to be 3rd and 13. A give to Howard. And they'll get him down right about the 20. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Justin Tucker now for the Raven field goal try. From the left hash, this from 37. And Tucker's kick right there. It's good. On the NFL scoreboard there in the 4th quarter in Philadelphia. And that one's gone back and forth, and it's the Jags that have scored to take the lead. A win would be their first of the young season. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Now the Chiefs offense, they get ready to head on the field. They have the big lead here late. They protected their home turf well, didn't they?
They certainly did, partner. And just think about how good that feels, because every team has a goal when they start the year to win at home. All right, and sometimes you don't win all of them, but they managed to get that done today. Just think about your routine stays the same. Everything's familiar. You feel right going into the game, and they translated that into a win.
They did indeed. They protected the home field, and now the final stages. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively, because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right. Now they run with Sims. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. They only got a couple on that one, so not a ton of help. They'll have a 3rd and 8 forthcoming. Ware takes the give from Mahomes. And not a whole lot doing there as he'll get it up to about the 28-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it's going to leave them with a 4th down.
Nice job there defensively on 3rd down. Not only did they string the play out, but they didn't allow any room for a cutback. Really well organized on the defensive side.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And no return here. Where will
I don't think he did.
They say just outside the 20-yard line. On the NFL scoreboard, 4th quarter now at Soldier Field. The Patriots, they've opened a 2-touchdown.
I don't know why I didn't say that. That was weird.
A win would be their first of the young season.
I didn't hear him say anything either. No, he left.
They'll begin the drive with Howard. And some room to work. And they're going to get this one all the way out across the 45. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a 1st.
Outside handoff to the right side. If you're a running back, you love getting the ball early so you have vision to see what's happening in front. They can run a play down.
And nobody leaked big play. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so set call, big play for him. But don't forget about the guys you always tell me on the backside sealing off.
When they talk about cutoff blocks, making sure no one can leak from the backside, they can run a play down.
And nobody leaked big play. And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo. But the best part for us is that crescendo lasts for a while. Opening game here.